Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to The Weekend Show, except it's on Monday. My name is Ethan, except I'm not wearing a hat. Let's get started. Similarly to last time, we do have a schedule today. We have tons of news and tons of activities to get done. First on the agenda, as always, is the news. A lot of it is insane. Starting off, there's a new Drake album. I didn't listen to it. I would rather not have Drake on my top 5 for this week. Up next, breaking news. There is a giant asteroid coming for the Earth that's going to maybe hit in 2032. It's a bit weird how many people are like, please make sure it hits. I have good news. Following that news, the great Hank Green has spoken, and he says that it's nothing to worry about. Apparently there is a 2% chance of it hitting, and it's probably not gonna hit anywhere that the damage would mean anything. So if it does hit anywhere, it'll hit the ocean. Up next, probably the biggest update of the year. For the last 5 weeks, every Friday, something world-changing happens. It's Severance. Severance is coming out every Friday, and some people don't know about that, and that is a crime against humanity. If I'm being completely honest, everybody should be watching Severance. It is absolutely amazing. I'm in love with this show. Up next on our bracket, SNL 50 came out. From what I saw, it was really cool. There was like Andy Samberg, Will Ferrell, Nirvana played on Saturday with Post Malone. And now, the best sports news of the last, week. The United States of America beat Canada in hockey. I don't think that there's a single Canadian who doesn't play hockey. Who's Canadian? Drake? Drake probably doesn't play hockey. No, I could see Drake playing hockey. Not well. But anyways, that's the news for today. I hope you enjoyed. For this next segment, I'm going to talk about the shows that you need to watch. Number 1 is Arcane. Everybody has that one friend who tells them over and over and over again to watch Arcane. Newsflash, follow that friend. That friend wishes the best for you. They only hope that you succeed in life. I had a similar friend. I'm indebted to them until the day I die. Next is The Office. This is a basic one. Millions of people have seen The Office, but in my personal opinion, people need to watch The Office probably 9 or 10 times before they really start to understand what's going on. There's so much deep lore. Like, you need to watch it once just to watch it, and then you watch it 6 more times, and then you'll really start to get it. Up next is Invincible. One rule about Invincible: you have free reign for the entire show. You can do whatever you want. You can talk about it, you can hate it, you can like it, you can lose your mind, you can keep it. But the number one thing that you cannot do if you watch this show, don't talk about the animation. Just shut up. Just shut up and watch the show. That's all I hear about the show anymore. Oh, the animation's horrible. Shut up about the animation. I don't care, because I look at the show and I'm like, oh, Mark is flying around. His girlfriend. Blah, 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 blah. He's a teenager. Blah, 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 blah. He's 20 years old. Blah, 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 blah. He graduated college. Blah, 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 blah. If I'm not directly looking at every single frame of that entire TV show, I don't care about the animation. It's not something I notice. All of you people talking about the animation, you're freaking out everybody else, because you're like, oh, the animation's horrible. Oh my God. And everyone else is like, whoa. Stop talking about the animation. Just watch the freaking show, analyze the characters, and appreciate how many amazing voice actors are on this show. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. You're gonna be fine. Sorry for that little rant. I hope I don't get fired. Up next, Severance. Watch Severance. Watch the freaking show. Sail the 7 seas if you have to. Anyways, up next, Breaking Bad. I'm gonna level with you guys. Please donate. I haven't seen the entire thing, but what I have seen is really good. The acting's incredible. That's all the shows. Up next is a movie that is my favorite movie, The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Last time I said this update changed my life, and it did. When I play Minecraft, this movie changed my life fundamentally. It changed the way that I think about the way that I want to live life. I 100% will make a video about this movie. I'm not going to get too much into it because I want to discuss the underlying themes of this movie. Now we're on to the big deal. So the CEO of The Weekend Show decided to give me my own personal segment where I get to share my opinion about a certain topic. The big deal for this episode is going to be my personal top 7 Lego sets of all time. This is my personal interest. So if you disagree, that's because it's mine and not yours. The number 7 Lego set of all time, the crafting table. I quite like Minecraft Lego sets. I had the original, the one where it was like the 4 that split into pieces. It's like the miniature one, the first ever Lego Minecraft that came out. And then they kind of switched to this bigger size where they had Minecraft characters as minifigures. Me personally, I never really liked that. These ones, however, they look built for Minecraft and it feels special to me. It's really adorable. You can like put it on your desk. It's like an entire world on your desk. Goodness gracious, do I love this set. Number 6 is kind of a confusing pick because number 6 is Lego The Lord of the Rings Rivendell. Now there are reasons that I picked this specific one. One of them being I literally Googled the best Lego set and then a Reddit link popped up and I clicked on it and this was the first comment. I mean, in all fairness, it looks really cool. You've got like a lot of detail, like a lot of detail, tons of minifigures. It's like a whole environment in this little Lego set. And I'll watch the movies eventually when I have a spare 9 hours, but the set is good. I like the set. Up next, number 5, Lego Ninjago Epic Dragon Battle. This Lego set is so cool. It's got a snake, it's got like a sword thing or like a prison or something. There's several minifigures. It's got the green ninja, coolest of all. Got a 4-headed dragon with all of the elements on it. But if you had this Lego set, you were the coolest kid in the club. I wanted this Lego set so bad as a kid. Up next, at number 4, Lego Creator The Cool Convertible. When I had this as a kid, it was the biggest Lego set that we had, and it was also probably one of the coolest Lego sets I had ever seen in my entire life. It had like this thing where you could like flip the lever and the top would come down, hence the convertible part. Unfortunately, it did only last about a month in my house until it was demolished. Number 3, we are now getting into the 3 best Lego sets ever, and I am blessed to own 66.6 repeating percent of this list. This is the ones that mean the most to me, the ones I had the most fun building. Number 3 is Lego Speed Champions Lamborghini Countach. Now, I actually own a lot of Lego Speed Champions. I personally enjoyed building this one the most. It looks very similar to the actual car, in my opinion. Number 2 on this list is a big one. Introducing number 2. I'm sure a lot of people have been looking for this on my list. The Lego UCS Millennium Falcon. This set was once the biggest in the world. It is one of the most detailed Lego sets that I've ever seen. I just think that it's really cool. Up next is the piece de resistance of all of Lego for me, and I am blessed to own this set. Thank goodness I own it. Everybody who knows me knows that this is at the top of my list. Number 1, the Lego Icons Porsche 911. In my opinion, this is the greatest Lego set of all time. I absolutely adored building it. I went into my room and I stayed in that room for about 13 hours until I built the entire thing. It's customizable. You can either get the Targa Top or the Turbo. You get multiple different license plates from like different countries and stuff. So you get an American license plate, you get a European one, you even get a Japanese license plate. That's so cool. The building was awesome. I only had a few hiccups. It's got so much detail. The engineering is awesome. You can turn the steering wheel and the wheels of the car move. It's got a rear trunk that has the engine in it. The engine on the turbo version of the Lego set has a turbo and an intercooler. Thank goodness I got it. Oh my gosh, I love this car so much. I have an obsession with this Lego set. I love it so much. All of that out of the way. Those have been my favorite Lego sets. I hope that I didn't piss too many people off. If I did, let me know what yours are. If you feel differently, I'm open to discussion here. I'm going to get onto my thought. My thought for today is kind of maybe a long one. There's no quote to kind of say, but it's an idea that I've been thinking about for a long time. I previously mentioned that you should watch The Office. It is a very good show. At the very, very end, the most random character in the entire show says the weirdest statement that is one of the most profound things ever discussed in that entire TV show. Andy Bernard, of all people, he says, "I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them." I find this incredibly profound. There's a simple answer. You're always in the good old days. There is always a part of your life that you will eventually miss, unless things are going absolutely horribly. But like, if you are happy and you are having a good time, then you will look upon this time with a sense of nostalgia, a sense of yearning almost. past, I've kind of changed the way that I think about things. I've started to try and think of every time that I feel good, every time that I'm happy to be in a certain area, I remind myself, I'm in the good old days right now. I live like I'm in the good old days. The way I'm living, I might eventually miss that. And so be present, be aware. And since I've started doing that, I've noticed that I have lessened my sense of yearning for the past. I'm happy where I am. And so I encourage people to start looking at it like that. I mean, yearning for the past will do nothing for your future. There's that. Anyways, that has been the weekend show, except it is on Monday. My name has been Ethan, except he's not wearing a hat. I hope you enjoyed. Woo! Okay, so, oh my goodness. This episode has been 44 minutes long, or at least the recording of it has, mostly because the camera keeps dying. This camera eats batteries like it's nothing. So that's really, really annoying. But luckily I have the entire thing fully recorded audio through the entire thing, so I can match the audio. I do that so I can match the audio, like so I can click it, because sometimes the video on this camera is it moves a little bit faster than the audio does, even the audio of the camera for some reason. I still haven't figured that out much, but anyways, the recording of this video has been kind of tedious. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed talking about the things that I like. And I'm really happy about the amount of support that I got for last video. I'm really hoping that this one kind of lives up to expectations. But yeah, I'll try to do good. Have fun editing this, Ethan. I'll see you next time. Wait, no, that's not it.